How we doing? It's another campfire cook video, apparently. I have finished my DIY anchor light slash safety light slash campfire torch slash lantern slash everything. It's pretty ridiculous. This is it on the kayak in the single position. This is one single light. Let me pull this real quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about. As you can see here, we have two strips of LEDs. I started off with a 16.4 foot strip of LED, cut it down the middle, and then bought a connector to be able, because this is cuttable, linkable LED. If you can see all of these little copper spots, those are all places where you can cut it if you want and link it. So it's made for like under cabinet lighting and stuff, but this one is actually waterproof. So two strips, and I just put it all the way around and glued it, every 2 or 3 inches, and then wired it in super easy. Just a positive and a ground for each of them out, down to the switch, which is super, it's straightforward wiring. My light can run off one of the LEDs or both LEDs. My thought process on this was I would rather have more light than not enough light. So that's what I got. I got more light than I'll know what to do with. Super clean little switch here. And that's my double lights or just single light. It's all PVC on this is a drain extension, like for a vanity. I got 16 inches of this for $2 compared to a rod holder. This is actually my little wiring harness that I made for plugging in directly to the battery box. So I have it wired so it can run on the kayak, or I can take the torch and my little that sounded like a gunshot. I can take my torch and my little cooler here and set up anywhere, and I have quite a bit of light. All in all, the two most expensive things were the LED. The LED on Amazon cost like 14 bucks, I do believe. My switch I had to get from Advanced Auto. It was the only one that I could find to fit a 3/4 inch PVC T well enough. It's a square switch in a round hole, but it still works. And that's it's super straightforward. A cap, 12 or actually 13.5 inches of 1.5 PVC to a reducer, and then a T and straight down. I used paracord to shim. I glued paracord and put electrical tape on it to shim to make it a little tighter, so that way it doesn't flop around. And that's it. So at a pretty good height. And then I can reach back and flip on the second light if I want to for super duper bright. Or not so bright. But the anchor light I figured is a good idea because I don't feel like getting run over by a bigger boat. It's probably not a good thing. The whole anchor light probably cost me 25 bucks. But I like the fact that it's a 2-stage light. I can have it a little bright, I can have it a whole lot of bright. It's super portable. I can take it anywhere. If I want to go night fish somewhere and want a nice lantern, I got one. Take the battery box, take the light. Super awesome. The Mariner, doing good. My thought is I'm gonna do like a hat mount for a camera for fishing, for like first person view. And then I think I'm gonna put one up on top, on the very top of this little round housing here, which you can kind of see if I can block out enough light. Just drill a hole in the top and mount a camera looking, essentially like this angle. Without all the light, of course. Something like that for fishing. But of course it'll be a fisheye lens, so it'll be a little wider. I think it's gonna work out pretty awesome. So we're gonna wait for the action cams to come in, start working on some mounts, and there's the light. It's all decked out. Still got places for my 2 rods, and of course the Garmin on the front there, right there, my little custom mount I made. Transducer and everything is inside, probably way too dark to see in there, but the transducer's Hall mounted, and of course everything's wired to my battery box, which is under that storage hatch. So that's the Ghetto Kayak. That's the DIY anchor light slash overkill torch. I think it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, that's campfire, cook your dinner. A whole bunch of we got a bunch of big trips planned. We're gonna go back to Lake Shawn, which is a pay lake in Powhatan Point, Ohio, but it has giant striper, like really big striper, hybrids. So we're gonna do that probably the 1st of July or so. Hopefully take the new light with us and try it out, and might even take the kayak and try to hook a big striper in the kayak and see if it'll tow me all over the place. I think that'd be pretty cool. So bunch of videos coming out, man. This will be the longest one I made. This is officially the first debut of the light and first debut of Campfire Cook Your Dinner. So we're gonna keep doing it. So here we come. Campfire Cook Your Dinner. Chad, we'll see you on the next one.